Hello everyone. In this video I will be reviewing the HP G200 gaming mouse. I am using the Redgear mousepad which is thick, soft and comfortable. So I bought the HP G200 from Amazon 3 months back as there was a pretty good discount and it's really working well till now. The design is ergonomic, very easy to hold and comfortable to use with good build quality. The buttons are very responsive. Two buttons on the left side are well placed and easy to click. There is another button on the top which is by default configured to cycle the DPI. So there are a total of 8 configurable options. Left and the right click buttons, scroll wheel button, the middle button, 2 buttons on the left side and the scroll wheel action. I will talk about the configuration part in a while. Looking at the bottom of the mouse, it has 4 wide feet which gives consistent glide over different surfaces. The product details are also printed at the back. Another LED is present under the scroll wheel. The side designs are very attractive. The cord of the mouse is very long and does not obstruct the movement even though it's a bit thick. There is also a ferrite bead at the USB end of the cord. The USB connector feels robust and should not cause any issues even when handling it rigorously. All the mouse buttons are configurable and can be configured using a utility. I am using a utility which I downloaded from the web to configure the mouse buttons and the RGBs. I have included the link for the utility in the description below. The utility allows us to configure the actions for all the 8 mouse buttons and also the DPI settings and the RGB lighting. The 1, 2 and 3 buttons are by default configured to left click, right click and the scroll click. This can be left unchanged. Mostly configured buttons are the 4 and 5, the ones on the left. By default, it is configured as IE forward and IE backward. If I press the reset button, all the button settings will revert to their default configuration. The 4 and 5 can be configured to perform various actions. Let me now configure the 4th button to volume up action and the 5th button to perform the volume down action. The effect will take place only when the apply button is clicked to program the mouse. On the middle pane, we have the DPI settings. So by default, each button press will cycle the DPI between the mentioned steps from 1 to 6. Each step can be enabled or disabled and the values can also be altered. For now, it's 500 increments per step till 2000 and then 1000 increment per steps. The button can be configured to only increase or decrease the DPI for each button press. Current selected DPI will be indicated by the LED color below the mouse scroll wheel. Color for each setting is fixed and not configurable. The rear LED can be configured as needed. It is now configured in neon mode. It changes between 6 colors. This can be changed under the light effect settings. When the DPI button is pressed, the DPI increments between the values mentioned from 1 to 6 and also the notification pops up showing the current DPI value. Now it increments to 3000, step 5 which is yellow color and now the 4000 DPI which is blue color. 4000 DPI is the maximum settings for this gaming mouse. When the button is clicked again, it rolls back to step 1 which is 500 DPI, red color. 1000 is green, 1500 is blue, 2000 is pink, 3000 yellow and 4000 is the neon blue color. The rear RGB is configurable with 3 different effects: neon, standard and the breathing mode. Neon mode is set for now. Let's try the standard mode where it just switches between the colors. Color parameter is set to 100%. We can also choose the colors between which the standard mode changes. Click on apply for the changes to take place. This is in standard mode where we see the colors change between the selected ones. Now for the breathing mode. Parameter under this mode is the time duration for the breathing effect of each color. We can also choose the colors through which it cycles. This is the breathing effect. The color intensity changes from 0 to maximum and back to 0, and the next color comes. Time duration of the breathing effect can be set in the parameter field. We can see that the volume up and down actions are assigned to button 4 and 5. The actions are very responsive. Easy to increase and decrease the volume now. The buttons can be configured to a variety of actions, for example, pertaining to windows like the calculator. They can also be configured as special keys, office shortcuts, multimedia, etc. Let's try the Show Desktop special key. Button 4 is configured to open the calculator. Click Apply to program the mouse. It's now programmed. Let's try the button 4. When clicked, opens the calculator without any delay. Button 5 press will automatically bring the desktop. Actions were great. On the top, we can set the polling rate. In the advanced settings options, double click speed, scroll speed and the mouse speed can be set more accurately as needed. We have the macro settings on the right, where you can set a macro to print any sequence of characters and configure a button with that macro setting. The DPI can be set dynamically where 500 is the least with very little movement and 4000 is the maximum and suitable for bigger displays to cover more area. The mouse weighs a little more than 150 grams, so it is not that difficult to lift and place while gaming. Overall, the mouse has a good design, good build quality and more comfortable to use. Put down your questions in comments below. Do like and subscribe. Thank you and bye until next time.